Bottom of the first inning. Sac City threatens, but they don't get farther than second base. And now the Panthers will try to hold serve here. Colby Harrison on the mound for the Panthers. Kevin Sines behind the dish. Joey Deeney at third. Nick McClowry at short. Daniel Walsh at second. TJ Wheeler at first. Anthony Galati in right. Dan Sayer in center. And Maimu Kobayashi at left. Skyler Lamanchi leading things off. He'll be followed by Tommy Williams and Davis Delora Fiche. Lamanchi thrown out at first. McClowry splashing the gun.
LOM, get that first hitter of every inning. It's critically important.
Jump on something, Tommy.
I'll bring up Tommy Williams.
The young man heading to UW.
Good reason, 358 average on the season, couple home runs. Take strike one from Harrison. Get to the stats and the numbers on the season for Harrison. Stats on the season for Sac City, 34 and 13, 16 and 8 in conference. And that one hits Williams. So a hit batter.
Breaking ball by Harrison, just gets out of his hand improperly. Not much bite to it. But 90 feet's 90 feet. We get to the middle of the order now.
Right back up the middle. Williams thinking about three. Gonna have to hold up at second base. Davis Delarifice with a one-out single. First and second, one out. And the Panthers gonna have to stave off here. The Pirates thinking about coming aboard. Tyler Lash, the designated hitter. First pitch on Lash, a ball, 1-0. Lash on the year batting .361, 35 RBIs, 4 home runs, struck out 8 times, 27 walks. A disciplined hitter in the 4-hole for the Pirates. 1-1 as a team. The Pirates come in as the best hitting team as a bunch. 324 on the year. Lash takes strike one, 1-1.
Be a good challenge today for Harrison. He's a contact pitcher against a team that's got some thunder.
The 1-1. Lash fouls that one back. After the foul back, 1-2. Lash. He's hit by a heater, and Lash bends over, and that's 2 hit batters this inning. First Williams, a single, and now Lash aboard, bases juiced, 1 out. Murphy Staley, the first baseman, your batter for the Pirates.
Got to be careful. This is the game of the freebies. So they've got 2 freebies so far. No charge, no swing. And the freebies in these kind of games against these kind of ball clubs can get you in trouble. So now contact pitcher giving up freebies is a little bit difficult. So he needs that ground ball. He needs that pitcher's best friend. Get out of this inning quickly as possible.
Which way to run for an out in this instance. Easier said than done. Staley at the dish, 383 on the year. Has struck out more than he's walked though. So let's take his hacks.
He took one there, but good two-seamer down in the zone from Harrison.
Colby battling here in the bottom of the first. One of the top hitting teams in the state of California has him juiced with only one gone.
And a nice job by Kevin Signs, that ball behind the plate. Doing a good job.
Talked about his catching prowess a year ago.
He works hard back there.
Really does. Contact made, that one to home.
Look out.
That one thrown into right field, the run will score. Waving around a second runner. Play at the plate, no. Play at third, no. So a throwing error, trying to get the double play at first from Signs, who says it's just so good behind the plate. That one gets away from him. Sails into right field. It's 2-0, the Pirates on top early.
Colby Harrison got exactly what he needed, and we're back to freebies. This is an inning of freebies. The ability to play catch, the ability to throw strikes are essential. And I know they're essential to Derek Sullivan and his club, the way they put together season after season of this kind of discipline and detail. Just hasn't been there yet.
Signs trying to throw over to TJ Wheeler, and unfortunately off the mark, and it costs him 2 runs in the bottom of the first. The wheels coming off here. Jacob Gentry now the batter for Orange Coast, 1-0. Runner at third. 2 gone here after the force out. OCC ahead 2-0. Super fan loving it. The 1-1. Off speed of beauty, and that freezes Gentry. Pretty good stuff there from Colby Harrison. Coach, you talked about it.
He's battling.
It's a hard luck inning here. Couple of hit batters. But the throwing error resulting. It's a difference of 2 runs there, Coach, because if you think about it, if Signs throws a strike over to first, we're done with the inning. We're headed to second. But instead, it's 2-0. We're still in the bottom of the first. And a runner at third, 90 feet away from making it 3-0.
Not the way you want to start.
Trip Deuces on the board, swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Signs going to fire over to first. That will do it for the Pirates in the bottom of the first, but a couple of hit batters, a throwing error, 2-0. The Pirates on top of the Panthers. We head to the second. Top of the second inning. OCC scratches a couple across. Sac City not doing themselves any favors in that bottom of the first. It'll be Walsh, Sorelli, and Dini due up this inning for Sac City. Walsh takes ball 1 inside.
Yeah, that bottom of the first is traditionally not an inning you want to have against a powerhouse like Orange Coast. #1 seed out of the South, but the scrap and how of Sac City will get them back in the game, I believe.
Vandenhelder delivers strike 1. Well, Coach, in the write-up preceding this tournament, Anthony Altobelli, he did the write-up this year, and he was talking about OCC. He is the SID at Orange Coast College, and talking about John Eulis Ballpark, a bit of a home away from home for the Pirates. That's a terrific play made by Hanoi,
nice.
And slings it over to first in time for out number 1.
Well, the Pirates have a beautiful, beautiful ballpark, well supported. And, you know, as we can see, their fans have loaded the place. They got the Game of Thrones extra running their energy.
a wildling for sure.
I don't know if he's from the north or.
Oh no, he's from above the wall. That's for sure.
He's from above the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes short sleeves above the wall. We'll bring up Sorelli.
Imagine, pitcher é lançador, mano. É o cara que arremessa.
Sorelli batting .236 this season. Bit of pop in his bat with 4 home runs on the year. The 0-1. That one fouled back, and Vandenhelder attacking a little bit more with emphasis here this inning here, Coach.
Well, I think it's it's the first inning for everybody. It's the first inning for the fans. It's the first inning for the umpires. It just takes a while to settle in. You just can't be energized and be anticipating this for a week and then just come out like you did it 162 times already. So it's kind of normal.
Check swing from Sorelli. He holds off. Probably helps that they scored a couple at the bottom of the first.
Always does.
Vandenhelder.
If you go shopping with something in your wallet, you got a chance to buy.
It's true.
Right.
I like leaving my wallet in the car. 1-2. Sorelli reaches out, makes contact. This one going to get to the wall over the head of Jacob Gentry. A 1-out double for Nick Sorelli. Well, Vandenhelder attacking, and Sorelli a great job of reaching out and making contact there.
I think that ball, as Jeff pointed out, just got into that wind gust.
I'm trying to shoot.
And the wind's been playing funny games. That ball just backspun and carried, even though he's out in front and extended. That happens when your hands stay in the zone accurately. So, very good 2-strike at bat.
We talked about the power of the bat and 4 home runs on the year. That one wasn't nearing home run territory, but it gives you an idea of the amount of power at the disposal of Sorelli. So Joey Dini, now the batter. No one fouled off.
Joey Dini now, he'll be trying to hit the ball to the right. No, excuse me, he's 1 out. I apologize.
Dini batting .288 on the year. He's got 3 long ones.
That swing looked like he's got some length in there.
Does. Good bat speed.
That was a good hack.
Here comes the 0-1 from Vandenhelder. That one down the pipe, 0-2. And Cole popping the glove. Back-to-back innings here. A runner reaches second base. Single and a stolen base in the top of the first. Now here a double with 1 out for Sorelli. Has him at second base for the Panthers. The 0-2 over to first. Staley puts it away. Runner advances. So Sorelli at third now, but 2 gone in the top of the first, or top of the second, excuse me.
I don't know.
Well, for OCC, the Pirates swept all of the series coming into the championships here at John Eulis Ballpark. Tougher sledding for Sac City. They went 3 with Ohlone and San Mateo.
All good programs up north.
You want to come over here?
Maimu Kobayashi, the shortstop batting. Excuse me, the left fielder batting.
International student from Nagoya, Japan.
One on. This one fought off, but Williams playing back, puts it away. The Panthers threaten again, put a man at third, but they come up empty. We head to the bottom half of the second inning, 2-0. The Pirates looking for more. So the Pirates come away with 2 in the bottom of the first. Looking to add to it. We're in the bottom of the second. Sac City still scoreless.
Colby Harrison right around the plate once again.
Morgan, the batter.
Play catch behind him.
For OCC, 2 hit batters in that first inning. It'll be Morgan, Jackson, and Hanoia. Pirate contingent didn't like the call on the called strike. 0-2 now on Morgan. Harrison lines, delivers, goes off speed, pops up Morgan. This one will go foul.
Morgan right on top of the plate, up to the box, fighting the ball in. He's ready to get there and fight. On top of the plate. Which might be a plan against a soft pitcher. Make sure you see the ball up and elevate.
0-2. That one lifted in the left field. Kobayashi with a beat on it, puts it away for out number 1. Easier said than done with the sun bearing down on Kobayashi.
That LOM, significant in the ball game. Hitters of every inning. Lead off man retired.
So for Morgan, now here comes Jackson. Jackson, the catcher here today for the Pirates. For the season, Jackson hitting .297. Behind 0-1. Only going 2 games here today. Rain in the forecast tomorrow on Sunday. The plan is to get maybe 1, possibly 2 in tomorrow. One outside, 1-1. Not sure if that will happen.
Saying all week as we huddled. It rained out till there's rain. Staying with it.
1-1, high.
Divine intervention, use that flag maybe to blow that weather back to the coast.
Jackson ahead 2-1. Crowd chanting, "Oh my Todd." He takes high, ball 3, and that was close. Sac City crowd voicing their opinion. Here comes a 3-1 from Harrison. In there, strike.
Very good pitch down in the zone. Good take by, this guy's name is Todd, right?
Todd. If you couldn't tell from the "Oh my Todd" chants.
Okay, I wasn't sure I heard correctly.
Count full on Todd Jackson. Jackson called strike 3. Didn't like it. Sure we'll have a replay of it. Got a pretty good look here at that one. Maybe a little off, but that's too close with 2 strikes there, Coach. And Jackson down via the K, 2 down here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, you never know what the decision's going to be made.
Panoian lifts this one to center field. Sayre with it. A 1-2-3, bottom of the second. We head to the third, 2-0. The Pirates on top of the Panthers. Top of the third, it'll be McClary, then the top of the order, and Sayre and Galati due up for the Panthers. Sac City trails at 2-0. Top seed from Southern California. Old Vandenhelder delivers, strike 1. Mike Cepeda, Tony Barbone, Jeff Stoynoff with you on the call today here from John Eulis Ballpark on the campus of Fresno City College. The 0-1 foul back, 0-2, and Vandenhelder, a common theme here today. He's been working ahead.
He's around the plate. You can see he doesn't have a whole lot of overpowering stuff from the standpoint of strikeouts, but walks and strikeouts are equitable, but he makes you swing the bat, and he'll hump it up when he gets elevates a little bit. Most of the time he's down in the zone and throws the inside half of the ball.
McClary struck out 25 times this season. 17 walks, batting .250. He's had 4 stolen bases, has not been caught stealing this year. Behind him count 1-2. Vandenhelder delivers ball 2.
A little bit up, got a little bit extra energy. That's not where he likes to live. He likes to live a little bit more down.
The downward plane you were talking about, Coach?
Yeah, I think he just likes to get on inside of baseball a little bit and get a little late life, a little sink. And that's why you see some jam shots and some weak ground balls.
The 2-2 just high. That'll fill it up. Dan Sayer on deck. He'll be followed by Anthony Galati. The 3-2. Fouled off.
And that's more where he likes to live, right down there.
Fairly efficient so far for Cole Vandenhelder. 33 pitches thus far. Where do you like to be in terms of average pitch count per inning, Coach?
About 15, I think, is really the baseline. And up and down from 15 per inning. You know, if you can get 15 or any or less, that can get you, you know, $1.05 in the 7th inning. As we talked earlier in game 1, about 110 was the limit for both of those starters. I think one man went 115, and I think Kevin Kyle went 113. So that's usually the baseline.
3-2 outside, ball 4. So leadoff walk in the top of the 3rd for the Panthers. They'll bring up the top of the order.
Quality at bat, and if you notice, this is what I love about Sac City. That was ball 4, and that young man went dead hard 90 to first base on ball 4.
Not messing around.
And you watch their team come off the field, it's the Olympics. They're seeing who can get in the dugout first. They are just a disciplined group of folks, and, you know, for those of us that appreciate that, my hat's off to Derek Sullivan.
Leadoff single for Sarah, his last time up. Bounces that one off the plate. Back in the catcher screen of Todd Jackson. Strike 1.
A little more Sac City baseball there. Get him on, get him over, get him in. And what a Howe team does, but anytime this young man lays down a bunt, Daniel Sayer, he's going to put pressure on the defense.
Not a bad option with somebody who has blazing speed. We saw that in the top of the 1st. Clary slipped there. Jackson had a moment of opportunity. Elects not to throw down over the 1st. 1-1. Sarah, we talked about it earlier, 16 stolen bases on the year, which doubles up anybody else outside of Galati on the team. 1-1, that one into right field, but Delora Fiche with a beat on it, right to him for out number 1.
Well struck, good approach.
Here comes Galati.
Vandenhelder's the kind of pitcher that wants you to overswing and try and do too much with every pitch, and you end up rolling over.
Well, he was able to do that the first time Anthony Galati got to the plate. He induced a strikeout. See if Galati can adjust here.
If I remember Galati's performance last year, I got a feeling he's going to adjust this time.
I'm feeling you're right here, Coach.
They were playing in that championship game, and Mr. Galati's one of the reasons they were there.
28 strikeouts now on the season, but he'll bounce back. Does take strike 1.
Good take, tough pitch.
What do you do?
That's arm side strike. It's tough to hit for Galati.
Galati digging in from the left side. See Cole Vandenhelder. I had a conversation with Coach Tim Metz, pitching coach for OCC before the ball game, and just so proud of his program and their ability to move players on to the next level, matriculate to the 4-year, and getting full ride scholarships, getting exposure for his players. He talked about the facility, the new renovated facility at OCC. There's just a lot of backing and a great structure and system in place at OCC.
Jason Keller is the AD there. He's done a great job leading them, and they just have tremendous programs across the board at that community college, and of course Alto has done a great job.
27th season at the helm for the Pirates.
And he should be proud of what he's accomplished. He does a great job. And his staff has been consistent. And you talk about Coach Matz, it's just a great program.
Matz before that with Don Snedden at Santa Ana. Jason Kaler, former SID at Santa Ana. So some Don roots.
They got the connection. They got the connection. And Donnie Snedden was one of the most successful community college baseball coaches ever. I remember I started my career in coaching, and Donnie was running the ship and had a chance to recruit some of his players, and there was outstanding young men on and off the field, graduates and great students.
1 and 2 on Galati.
And think about community college athletics, what Alto and his staff is able to do is exactly what we want to have happen. You know, we joke all the time, we want them to leave, and then we want to clap for you. So don't be offended, but please leave and let us clap for you. So Alto does a great job for that.
Vandenhelder throwing over. Count still 1 and 2 on Anthony Galati. Struck out his first time up. As the Pirates faithful turns up the volume. The 1-2. Chopped over to first. Staley will touch the bag and take it before it goes foul for out number 2. The runner does advance, so McClary over to second base in scoring position.
Good play by Murphy right there, just kind of smothered that before it got to the cutout. That had good trouble written on it, even though it was hit weakly. Did a great job of blocking it, taking the out, and moving forward.
Kevin Signs 8 home runs on the season. That leads the team for Sac City. A chance at redemption here after his throwing error resulted in 2 runs scored in the bottom of the first for the Pirates. First pitch on Signs, a ball, 1-0. McClary at second base, walked, hard fought at bat, took second base after he was moved over from Galati. 2 gone here, top of the third, swing and miss, a big hack there from Kevin Signs.
Vandenhelder got away, left the breaking ball up a little bit. Signs saw it up, saw it big, but swing was a little bit bigger than that. So we're back to an even count, 2 outs. Good chance for Sac City to move forward here at the run in another lineup.
The 1-1 from Vandenhelder, fouled off.
Okay, start at that. When you hit the ground.
It's a terrific venue here, Coach. You look at the paint job there on the field.
Well, Ronnie Scott, his staff, Pam, the athletic director, I mean, they're just tremendous hosts.
1-2, high fuzz from Cole Vandenhelder. We head to the bottom of the third. Sac City strands another. 2-0, Pirates on top of the Panthers. New pitcher on the mound, and Aaron Run, excuse me. 53 1/3 innings pitched for Aaron, averaging over 9 strikeouts per 9 innings.
Nice, tall, lanky right-hander.
Long levers, wiry.
Pretty good extension on that pitch. Close to the strike zone.
5 strikeouts and 53 in the third.
My guess, Coach, he might have a little fuzz.
I rhythm up.
I got a feeling you're right here.
Yeah. Strikeout pitchers usually have some velocity. Especially the one per guy. It's one per inning.
That one in there, 1 and 2.
Little breaking ball right there. Nice 1 and 2.
Showing you the array.
Go battle.
Morgan the batter.
Up on the bat with 2 strikes, looking to put it ball in play.
Excuse me, this is the top of the order, Lamanchi. Outside 2 and 2. Count evened up on Lamanchi. With Lamanchi, Williams, and Delora Ficha. 2-2. That one fought off. Tough play. I don't know if they're going to get him. They won't. Lamanchi on with an infield single.
Very nice play by the Sac City shortstop.
Nick McClary.
Nice play, just
ranging over, just not enough of a cannon to throw out the top of the order. Lamanchi, Skyler on.
Running from the left side puts him a step closer. So LOM not retired. Got nobody out here. Tommy Williams at the plate for Orange Coast.
Bottom of the third inning, 2-0 Pirates on top of the Panthers. Game 2 on day 1 of the 2019 3CCAA State Championship from John Lewis Ballpark. Throw over to check Lamanchi.
Thanks, session.
Clouds playing havoc with our color temperatures on our cameras. Get that sorted out shortly. Lamanchi at first.
Be nice to the Clouds, though.
Well, only if they're nice to us.
We might need them to agree. We need
the forecast calls for them to not be nice to us tomorrow.
We need to have a sit down with them.
Should.
One time, here we go.
We'd like them to go to the bullpen, bringing clear skies. 1-0, that one in the dirt. And Signs, as good as he was a year ago, he is struggling here on day 1 of the 2019 championship. A throwing error, now a pass ball.
Gotta be yours. Gotta be yours.
Kevin looking to regroup. Lamanchi over to second.
Guys.
Run behind 2-0 on Tommy Williams. That one outside 3-0.
It's a good take. That's a pitch he's looking to handle. So he can execute with that runner over.
See Skyler Lamanchi at second. Now in scoring position to extend the lead for the Pirates. Ball 4, run, having trouble finding the strike zone. First and second, nobody down, bottom of the third. The rain clouds starting to stir up above, and the floodgates getting ready to burst in favor of the Pirates. We might see another pitching change here. Coach, I'm surprised that Harrison came out, but because for all that we're talking about in terms of the hit batters and the errant throw from Kevin Signs, thought Harrison was pitching pretty well.
He wasn't throwing the ball poorly at all. I mean, he got off to a bit of a rough start, but he's a contact guy. Looks like Derek Sullivan has a plan. Jeff commented he thinks his plan is multiple pitchers, give you different looks, soft, fastball. So maybe there's a left-hander next. all these lefts that are rolled out there for the Pirates.
From what I hear, you might see a pitcher for every day of the week for Sac City. Trouble brewing for the Panthers. Flirting with danger here. Davis Delorifice.
Don't need to panic here. You get yourself a couple good pitches, a ground ball, and then it turns around pretty rapidly. So.
Davis singled his last time up.
Rhythm up, Davis.
For the Pirates, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. That one, the big one, the 2-run error that resulted in the runs on the board for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 3rd. That went away 2-0. Coach, I suspect this might be the last batter from here and run.
There's pen activity now. Somebody jogging down there.
Jogging with emphasis, Coach.
Catcher running down there. This is free food. I think they're getting the guy ready.
Yeah, the food's on the other side. That one outside, 3-0.
That, how light or how dark is that?
OCC a ball away from having them juice with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Sorry, there you go.
Tyler Lash on deck. 3-0 in there for strike 1.
Matt, is that looking good?
Still in the at-bat. Still in the ball game.
Looks a little bright, but we should be able to.
Quality pitch.
Okay, yeah, I can make it darker.
Solid
you, sir.
defense, play catch. Turn the inning over right here. Still in it. Still in the at-bat.
The 3-1. Shot foul. To fill it up.
3, hold the pitcher.
Anxious to see what Alto does with his runners here. Full count. Force in front of you.
I think you're going to have to turn down the volume when you're walking up, picking up the...
Don't know the strikeout percentage here. But the other
One should be back, yes.
Fiche has struck out 31 times, so it's high. He leads the team.
would probably hold the runners.
3-2. There go the runners. Signs throws this one in the left. Lamonti will come around and score. Second throwing error on Kevin Signs, and the struggles continue for the sophomore catcher.
Take 3.
You had him going, got the strikeout percentage.
Is one still too bright?
So far, Sac City's inability to play catch is a difference.
One's good.
Okay, perfect. I might bump
Well,
it up a little bit more.
It's funny, I was
and
up
we'll
in
have
the
to
booth
fix it
before
down
the
there.
game
Okay.
started. OCC, they were very loose, but maybe a little bit too loose. They were throwing the ball all over the field, as pointed out by Anthony Altobelli, SID here today, being announcement. That one in there for strike 1 from run. Trying to lash the batter. But Sac City maybe a little bit too anxious here, given the stage.
Well, that's what it appears to be right now.
Yeah. That one outside from run, 1-1.
You're 90 feet from getting the double play you were after. By simply playing catch, I think throws anywhere in the vicinity of the bag and the runner's out, you got a different situation, so energy changes. But they haven't been able to pull that off just yet.
Ash looking in, 1-1. Run steps off.
But again, Alto's club always puts pressure on them. Rarely in any base runner. Rarely they go 1, 2, 3. They're always competing at the plate.
Swing there from Lash. Oh, it was interesting. Rarely do they go 1, 2, 3. If memory serves, I believe they went 1, 2, 3 in the second.
They did.
And then out comes Harrison, and now Run has already surrendered a run. The bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. See what I did there?
I did. I smell you working.
Smell me working. Now you're making yourself conscious.
Don't take that and run with it.
We might not stop you. 2-2 on Lash. Run checks the one runner. Hard hit, but right to Daniel Walsh, the second baseman for Sac City. doubles up the runner at second, going on contact, and that'll do it for the Pirates in the bottom of the third, but they do scratch one across. Now 3-0. We head to the fourth here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 2019 CCCAA Baseball Championship from John Hewlett's Ballpark. Top of the fourth inning, Sac City behind 3-0 to the top team from Southern California, the Pirates. With Cole Vandenhelder on the mound. That'll be Wheeler, Walsh, and Sorelli due up this inning for the Panthers. Wheeler takes ball one. Mike Cepeda, Tony Barbone. Bones.
Yes, sir.
Jeff Stoynoff with you on today's coverage. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Also on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. You can catch this broadcast in its entirety on our YouTube channel. Off speed there, a beauty from Cole Vandenhelder, strike one.
That's Vandenhelder's forte. Just doesn't give you the whole baseball to hit. Plate side mentality. Tries to stay out of the middle. Unless he tries to elevate every now and then, he'll elevate and you'll get a good four-seamer.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of baking cookies. 1-1. Up the middle, Hanoian trying to turn on it. That one in the dirt. Picked out. He's gone. And out.
Da-da-dun. Da-da-dun.
That one might make the top plays for ESPN Sports Center. As Hanoian showing off the range. See if we have it here. Terrific play made by Tristan. Ranging to his left. I mean, he had a lot of ground to cover. Got a terrific break on that ball. Turns, fires. And how about Murphy Staley at first picking that one out of the dirt?
Well, when you're the number one rated team in Southern California, won 35, 38 ball games.
Doing a lot of things right, Coach.
You sure do.
And we're talking about the little things.
Yep. The ability to play catch right there in a ball that most people don't.
Walsh fouls that one off, 1-1.
As compared to Sac City, who hasn't played catch with the ball that most people do.
No.
So playing catch really is the difference here in these first three innings. And Sac City may be a little tight. And but Cole Vandenhelder loosens you up a little bit if you're playing defense behind him.
Walsh grounding to short his last time up. 1-1, check swing, he went. I wonder if we have a replay of that. I'm not sure he went all the way around. I'd like to see this one more time. We'll get a pretty good look at it here. No, I thought he held back there, Coach. That's a tough call. But as it stands, it's 1-2 on Daniel Walsh.
Well, the prudent thing to do is to check, and then, you know, it's two heads are better than one sometimes, and many hands make light work, and that takes away the controversy.
1-2, fouled back.
That base umpire at first base, based on the mechanics they're in right now, is locked in look at check swings, and so not that it was a ball or strike, because I can't tell where I'm from, but maybe your angle's a little better than mine. But you're taller, so you got like 7 inches closer to the field.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's right. So, and I don't stand up too straight, so that's another 3 inches. So you got me by a foot.
We'll do 1-2 one more time. 2 gone here, top of the 4th inning. Vandenhelder swing and a miss. Well, it says two outs on the board, but that's not right because Walsh was the second batter of the inning. In fact, it freaked out Todd Jackson. He was running back to the dugout. So Wheeler and Walsh gone. Sorelli now the batter.
Sorelli had the kind of one-handed double that one hopped the wall with the wind last at bat.
Lead-off double, and good contact made on that one. Davis DeLorefice puts it away for out number 3. A 1-2-3 top of the 4th. We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning, 3-0. OCC on top of Sac City. Murphy Staley going to lead things off here for OCC. Up 3-0 in Game 2 on Day 1 of the 2019 3C2A Baseball Championship. Aaron Rund will return to the mound for Sac City. They're in the bottom of the 4th.
Tá foda, Najib.
Staley, Gentry, and Morgan up this inning. Staley now behind 0-2. Terrific plays defensively for Murphy in that top of the 4th. In particular, it was the play from Hanoian throwing into the dirt, but him picking that out. Incredible effort. Here comes the 0-2, that one in the dirt. Staley able to lay off. Memory serves, Staley was here a year ago. One-two, swing and miss. Staley goes down via the K. 13 strikeout on the season for Murphy. And 135 at bats. Here comes Jacob Gentry. Gentry leading the team in batting average on the year, 392. Only 6 strikeouts and 121 at bats. 5 walks. Swinging at the first pitch, fouls it off 0-1.
Lançador, Najib. no cara que arremessa a bola para você ficar
If
no
you're
cara
just
que
joining
arremessa a
us,
bola.
everybody, Sac City doing a pretty good job on the mound. It's been the errors that have really cost them here. And 2 errors, throwing errors by Kevin Sines, sophomore catcher for the Panthers, have resulted in all 3 runs on the board for the Pirates. 1-1 on Gentry. One high, ball 2. Gentry with a strikeout his last time up. That was versus the starter, Colby Harrison, who went 2 innings. 2 runs allowed, none of them earned. That one back to the screen, 2-2. Gentry. Count evened up at 2-2. Fought off by Jacob. So we'll do the 2-2 again here. Aaron Run stares in, off speed, high, ball 3, and that'll fill it up. Joined once again by Tony Barbone. Bones?
Yes, sir. Just was talking to Paul Moore, who was so responsible for the good things that happened this tournament, and his staff. Jerry White, Mike Perez.
Year in and year out, just a pleasure to work with them. And
Awesome.
Paul Moore, the president of the Coaches Association for baseball. Jerry White, the treasurer, if memory serves.
So the day before the tournament, we always have an executive committee meeting, which is all the conference reps. That is an all-day affair. We had that yesterday.
3-2 fought off again.
One of the big topics is the upcoming mandate for bat testing. And so we had quite a conversation yesterday, and after the coaches meeting this afternoon, they may have had an opinion that we all migrate to the bomb bat. We all use the same bat. It's a wood type of bat. It doesn't quite have the breakage of a normal wooden bat to eliminate the testing, eliminate the controversy we've had with altered bats through the course of the year. So coaches across the state working hard to make the game equitable, fair, and primarily safe for our student athletes. So a good conversation I just had with Paul. It's a little tardy getting back to the booth, but thanks for picking me up, Mike.
We do what we can here, Coach. That one lifted to right field. Going to be battered down by the wind. Galati with it for out number 2.
Just never know what that wind's like above the wall line.
Bring up David Morgan.
That ball looks like it was going to go about 340, ended up about 240. I should have hit 6 iron and instead 8.
Morgan flew out to left his last time up. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Cruising along here in game 2, Coach.
Here we are in a game, and Sac City looking for a spark.
Cole Vandenhelder doing his part to not allow that to happen. Tungus, the super fan for OCC, leading the charge for the Pirates. His team up 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th. That one fought off, and it's Daniel Walsh making a jumping stop of that one. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the 4th. We head to the 5th. Still 3-0. Pirates on top of the Panthers. Be back. Gonna lead things off here for Sac City, trying to spark a rally. And Daney right back up the middle on the first offering from Cole Vandenhelder. Singles up the middle. Daney, it'll be Kobayashi, McClary, and the top of the order, Dan Sayers.
Sac City just chasing that first pitch, trying to start a fire somewhere. Traditionally, this is a sacrifice situation for Derek Sullivan, his program. But they're down 3-0. Put a couple hits together before maybe they make that happen. But bottom of the lineup could be active. And we'll see how productive the left fielder is here.
Some speed at the bottom of the lineup here for Sac City. Kobayashi at the dish right now, and might that fuse be of the international variety? We'll find out. 6 stolen bases on the season for Kobayashi. Leadoff single from Joey Daney. That one chopped over hard to third. Pitcher's best friend. Did they get him? They did. That's an unbelievable play made by the infield. Hanoian, we've seen him already today making a fantastic play earlier in this one. Turns 2, this time this one from David Morgan.
Tommy Williams digging the ball out of the dirt on the run. The ball arrived early. It was delivered poorly. So he's throwing the ball across his body.
UW bound. Williams delivers in time over to first. And just like that, 2 gone in the top of the 5th.
We're back to that best buddy. Hit in the dog. It's a double play for those pitchers.
Nick McClary.
All right.
He found himself on first via the walk his last time up.
It was probably 7, 8, 9 pitch at bat.
I believe so, Coach.
It was a battle. And had some activity, but we're unable to cash in.
3 of the first 4 innings, Sac City left a runner. Not so much in the top of the 4th as Vandenhelder is dealing. Did surrender a hit to start things off. But that hit, that base runner erased after the double play turned from Morgan Williams' 5-4-3 double play.
Deixa eu ver também essa gata aí.
1-1 on McClary. He lifts his sub to the outfield. Lamanchi with it. 3 up and 3 down. We head to the bottom half of the 5th. 3-0. Pirates on top of the 5th. Todd Jackson, Tristan Hanoian, and Skylar Lamanchi do up this inning for the Pirates, leading 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Soon to find out the first name of this hitter, my guess.
In Todd we trust. He
Very
takes strike
good.
1.
Very good.
Mike Cepeda, Tony Barbone, Jeff Stoynoff. Haven't heard from him, but believe me, he's here.
Would that be omnipresent?
He's here in spirit.
Oh, okay.
And in function. He's operating the scoreboard. 0-1. Hit well over to right. It's a running Anthony Galati making the play for out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th.
So I try to follow the ball again.
Good at bat.
Hit it too well.
Defended well. Galati, that experienced right fielder, right in the right spot. Good scouting report.
Tristan Hanoian. Coach, we talk time and time again about teams that do the little things right. This is going to be bunted and caught by Daniel Walsh. What an effort by Daniel.
Great play.
Not how they drew it up. That was nearly an infield single, but Walsh erases that notion with a spectacular play. Diving effort lays out. 2 up and 2 down just like that for Aaron Run.
I think that's how the Panthers roll. They play like that.
Well, now they just need to scratch something across versus Cole Vandenhelder.
Got it.
Top of the order, Skylar Lamanchi.
Get this hitter and start clawing their way back.
Exactly right. The Pirates have boarded and they have the lead. Panthers trying to fend them off. The 1-0 from Rund. That one low and inside. Ball 2. Rund already up to 41 pitches. Came in relief of Colby Harrison. Back in the top of the 3rd. Efficient thus far in the bottom of the 5th. That ball low and control seemingly getting away from Aaron Rund.
This would be called the coach killer at bat. You go 1-2, then you go 3-0. So causes coaches to
lose hair,
be anxious. That's a start. Seek counseling.
The 3-0 cul-de-sac in their strike 1.
Not afraid to go to a different pitch. 3-0. Missed on 3 fastballs, threw a breaking ball in there, get in there, breaking ball, 3-1's the count. It's back in the at-bat.
3-1. Goes breaking ball again, so back-to-back breakers will fill it up.
This confidence, I mean, that's confidence. That's knowing your pitcher. That's understanding what's going on. And not being afraid to compete with other pitches.
Question is he going to hang one right here?
Under his hands.
3-2. He does.
Trouble.
Trouble ball. Is that going to hit foul? It will.
Lands untouched.
So Lamanchi stays alive at 3-2. Well, we've seen the high heat from Rund. Just hasn't been able to control it in this inning, particularly this at bat. But do you go with what's been working in this at bat, the breaking ball?
He's got the feel. His pitching coach has the feel.
3 in a row so far. It is high fuzz. Can Lamanchi lay off? The 3-2. Outside ball 4. Lamanchi earns a walk.
Good at bat. Excellent at bat. But again, it's not what you want. 2-out walk tends to be a complication. Here's the defensive-minded Tommy Williams.
Tommy with a terrific double play turned in the top half of this inning.
Going to be a Husky.
Coach, how often do we see somebody make a play in the field and that spurs them at the plate?
Often. Usually they lead off. That tends to be, they make that great play and then they lead off the inning. That's more of the traditional expectation. But
well, he's up here now, 2 gone, runner at first. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates looking for more.
Hitting in the 2 hole. He obviously knows what he's doing.
First pitch on Tommy. Low, ball 1.
No fastball command in this last out here. One we might expect that get it in their breaking ball here.
Is Tommy going to sit on one?
Might be a good time to run.
Lamonchi doesn't. That one paints the inside corner, 1-1.
Best fastball of the inning right there. In, late life, and sink.
Run, throws back over to first. Lamonchi, top of the order, but not as much speed as you would suspect. Only 3 stolen bases on the year. Hitting plus 300, 301.
Here's a delay.
The 1-1. There he goes, and there goes the bottom of the 5th for OCC. Tommy Williams will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. Meanwhile, we head to the top half of the 6th inning. Still 3-0. Pirates on top of the Panthers. Top of the 6th inning. Starting to get late here for Sac City, down 3-0. Top of the order, Dan Sayer. Left this inning for the Panthers.
A couple good at-bats by Dan. He's their spark plug. It's been a good time to put a spark in the plug of the Panthers.
Sayer, Galati, and Signs. Well, Coach, I think they've been putting some fuel into the chamber. They just haven't been able to get that spark that you keep on talking about. 1-0. That one in there, off speed from Cole Vandenhelder.
Yeah, they haven't been able to use all cylinders as of yet. The defensive cylinder has been void, but still a good ball game in spite of it's not out of hand in spite of his not the best effort that you've seen from Sac City.
No. 1-1.
A couple base hits in a row away from being back in the ball game.
Nice job by Jackson, trying to frame that one up for Vandenhelder. Instead, it's ball 2, 2-1. Vandenhelder has only surrendered 3 hits on the day. Panther pitching has only surrendered 2 hits, yet they're down 3-0. It's 2 errors, 2 throwing errors from Kevin Signs. The difference in this one, fastball just high from Vandenhelder, 3-1. Final game of day 1 for the 2019 3C2A State Baseball Championship from John Mueller's Ballpark. Here on SoCalCollegeSports.com, 3-1. Off the mark, ball 4. Vandenhelder can't believe it. Couple tough calls on in that at bat, Coach.
Well, it's like our country. We're split. It was a great call for Sac City and not as effective for Orange Coast. So make sure you vote.
That's a great plug. Is it election year?
Coming soon.
To a booth near you?
Yeah, exactly.
Beat you to it.
You did. You better beat an old guy.
Here comes Galati.
Already talked about the gap in height. Now the gap in wisdom.
What about gap in bowling average?
I haven't had that skill for a long time. I just want to be James on Jeopardy.
Pretty good.
Have you watched the Jeopardy show with him on?
Is he a bartender? Did I hear that right?
Professional gambler.
Gotcha. Yep. A throwing error for OCC. Two-base error. And with Sayer at first, he is going to skedaddle all the way over to third.
Not the best delivery from the pitcher to first base, but remember ball 4, he was a little chippy.
He was.
Could have altered his
approach and
level a little bit, and he got a little bit excited, and it might have affected him. Again, the battle of the freebies. So he was paid 180 feet back that they got early.
Panthers with a pulse here in the top of the 6th. Runner at third, nobody out. It's Anthony Galati at the dish. First pitch on Galati in there, strike one.
Cole just has that little funky Humpty Hump in the last 3 or 4 feet of every pitch. So he's got to hold those seams and he's in control of it.
Galati 0 for 2 today, struck out in the first, grounded out his last time up. Galati with the signal from the dugout. Panther side, down the first baseline. Dan Sayer at third. Top of the 6th, Galati takes outside. Coach talked about how OCC likes to put pressure on opponents. Sayer, a player in the OCC mold. He can spark things in a hurry with his speed at the top of the order.
He can't defend that. I'm not sure if the
1-1 inside, ball 2. That one close to hitting Galati.
Got to handle the frustration. I think Pat Riley called them thunderbolts. He coached Lakers. You got to be able to handle the thunderbolts. There's going to be some. Just let them make their noise and move on. But Cole's got to balance himself out a little bit here. He's a little frustrated.
See if he can channel that frustration into a thunderbolt to home. Throw over to third. Cole trying to gather himself on the mound. 68 pitches in, a number unofficial. But very likely spot on. Jeff starting off on the scoreboard in game 2. 2-1, chopped over to first. Sayer going home. Throw home, not in time. A mistake there from Murphy Staley. Throwing home. Did not want to trade the run for the out. Instead, still nobody out. Now a runner at first and one scratched across from the Panthers. 3-1.
Well, again, here we are. OCC paid back 180 feet. We just paid back 90 feet. Checks and balances are getting squared away.
All of the runs courtesy of throwing errors. Coach Tim Matz out to the mound to talk to the sophomore pitcher Cole Vandenhelder. He's a relief pitcher a year ago, if memory serves. And now, getting the ball on day 1 of the 2019 Khaleesi to a baseball championship. SoCalCollegeSports.com, broadcasting live via YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1. You have some friends, you have some family. You can not only watch everything live, but also on the archived copy. Here comes Kevin Sines. Talked about his chance of redemption. Remember, 2 throwing errors for Kevin. Also with the pass ball here today. Has not been his best defensive effort, but can make up for it right here. With 1 swing of the bat, 8 home runs on the season. Places that one into the outfield for a base hit. Play at third. Panthers get greedy. And Galati out at third. A terrific throw from Skylar Lamanchi.
One of the best throws we've seen in a couple of years. That was a great, great one-hop throw.
We're going to have a great look at it here on replay. Throw beats him. Tag beats him. Galati out by a mile. Signs into second. 1 gone here.
It's the old, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Here comes TJ Wheeler. They're trying to pick up Kevin Signs at second base. First pitch off speed away, ball 1. Likely some activity in the bullpen. Vandenhelder here in the top of the 6th has worked pretty efficiently on 71 pitches or thereabouts. And coach, ever since the walk to Sayre, I think you and I would both agree the composure for Cole Vandenhelder has not been there.
It appears that way, and I think Tim Matt's made a good trip, and he got pumped up by his defense. And here the frustration continues, I think.
Vandenhelder is losing a little bit of the location that was so key the first 5 innings. Pitch 5 in the 3rd. And the run is unearned. Is that correct?
Yeah. And he's not in this position for the Pirates had he not been consistent all year. Just, again, the energy changes here a little bit. The stakes are a little bit higher. And sometimes your frustration level is a little bit better than your independent level from time to time.
Talked about it. Vandenhelder coming in with a record of 11-1 overall, 2 saves, ERA of 3.55. 2-1 off speed, pulls the string, and Wheeler way out in front of that one.
Got an excellent changeup. His arm speed is maintained throughout the pitch, which gives him the deception and gives you fastball ID. I mean, as a coach, I love that pitch. I love a changeup. It's one of the few pitches that can disguise the ID of the pitch pretty well.
Here comes a 2-2 from Cole. That one rung him up. Wheeler down on strikes. And the location restored for Cole Vandenhelder.
You know, in the day, we used to call that Jay Giles. You know why?
No.
Freeze frame. He was frozen right there on that fastball.
Froze. He was frozen.
Frozone. Okay, we just call that Jay Giles. Or it just gets to be, you just cut it down and just go, Jay.
I like frozen.
Okay.
A little new generation, little Incredibles plug.
Spoken like a dad of 2 young boys.
Exactly right. You know how many times I've seen Incredibles 2? A lot, let me tell you.
More than 5?
You can add a 0 and you'd probably still be under.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, that and Moana.
I want to see that myself.
You should, it's a good movie. Daniel Walsh ahead 2-0. Struck out his last time up. He's 0 for 2 today. Signs at second base. That one inside. Strike one.
Daniel Walsh made that great diving play on that drag bunt attempt that was in the middle of no man's land. Kind of guy can ram one here to right field to driving that run.
Walsh with 44 RBIs on the team, so a timely hitter, only one home run, but leading the team in RBIs this season, Daniel Walsh. Got a man in scoring position, that's Kevin Signs. Walsh ahead 2-1. Vandenhelder delivers, that one fouled back.
Looks like he was trying to ram that ball to right.
Was. Well, our scoreboard doesn't show it, but it is 3-1. They change for you. Trip deuces, 2-2, 2 out. Top of the 6th. One across already for the Panthers. They still trail it 3-1. 2-2 fouled off, and Walsh stays alive.
Tough pitch. Great pitch by Cole. Down and in, but Daniel fought it off, and he's still there. They're both still in the at-bat. This is it's a big at-bat to win by one or the other. As the breeze kicks up and changes direction here in Fresno.
Swirling wind looking like it's blowing out a little bit to right field now. Wind played a factor in our earlier game. A win for El Camino, the 2-seed from the south, over the defending state champs. That one back up the middle. Williams ranging over to his right, flips over to first in time. Another runner stranded for the Panthers, but they do get one here in the top of the 6th. 3-1 to Pirates. Looking to make it an all-south winners bracket. Find out. Home half of the 6th coming up. Bottom of the 6th inning. Still the Pirates leading, but this time 3-1. Sac City and the Panthers able to scratch one across, courtesy of a throwing error.
Here's that situation we talked about. You make a nice play to end the inning, and who leads off?
Tommy Williams.
Tommy Williams. This one you think, Mike, you don't have it? You got it.
Well, he was up last inning. But Lamanchi thrown out at second. Here comes Tommy Williams back up the middle with a base hit. Shining in the field, now shining at the plate. Tommy Williams with a leadoff single in the bottom of the 6th.
He's had a good 5 minutes.
He really has.
Actually, the double play.
He's had a great year.
It's a Gold Glove of the day right now.
Really is. Manning the keystone here today for the Pirates.
Here's the gentleman that made the throw from center field.
Yes, sir. This is... Actually, I think that was Skylar Lamonti that made the throw. This is Davis De La Refice.
Yeah, I apologize.
It's all right. I've had my foul-ups plenty here today. That one popped up, De La Refice. That one going back, and Daniel Walsh with the catch, and Dan Sayer holding his man up.
That was a pop-up on Monster. I just heard a bleat from Houston. Ball's up there so long.
In and out of radar.
Yep. They don't have a problem though because they caught it.
Tyler Lash. Now your batter. Williams at first. One gone here. Bottom of the 6th. Outside from Run, excuse me. I don't know why I want to keep on putting the E at the end of Run.
You should blame your high school English teacher. Did you take English in high school?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm sure I took the class. That off-speed in there from Run. Strike one. Don't want to throw any high schools under the bus here.
You couldn't have played basketball at UCR if you did not complete your high school English. Wouldn't have happened.
I was a decent student. Did have my off days. 1-1.
Everybody has off days.
It's true.
Except I got a question for you. What do dogs do on their day off?
I don't know. I feel like a punchline is going to be brought.
Well, because they just lay around. That's their job. So if your job is just to lay around, what do you do on your day off?
Go for a walk.
Okay.
Oh. Can't strike two. Nice pitch there from Run. And
had you
now
been in your science class, you'd know the answer.
Well, Coach, enlighten me.
I don't know what they do.
Apparently, you didn't attend class either.
I think I might have been sick that day.
Nice out. 1-2 outside.
I'll be doggone if I can remember.
Can't say go for a walk in my household unless you break out the leashes.
Got him.
Wrong-footed, and just back is Tommy Williams. Ooh, danger zone. Nice move from Run.
He's got good command and runner control. He's got a good hold. He's got quick feet. Got some deception. That's the kind of guy you want on the mound to control a running game.
Came in for Colby Harrison in the 3rd inning. Another wrong foot. That time, still not thrown out. We're going to have a conference here. We're going to have a pretty good look. Run throws over. Oh, that's... He's out. Coach, we're looking at the monitor here, and it looks like the tag is there before the hand gets in. Williams wrong-footed back-to-back and talked about the runner control. And now Altobelli is out, and he's not happy. Coach, he got the call. Why is he upset? Oh, Altobelli's, he's saying there was a balk. Pitcher didn't come set. Lash fouls it back. Let's see here. Does he come set?
He's set.
Just a great move from Run. And based on the replay, Run had Williams wrong-footed and out. There goes Williams. Williams with a pretty good break in there with a stolen base. And after the ball, that'll fill it up. 3-2, 1 out.
Good call at second base. Good jump.
Well, what happens if he picks up like that stuff? The runner gets to go forward.
Full count on Tyler Lash. That one chop foul down the first base line. Well, we'd like to remind everybody we will have coverage of the entire tournament here from John Eulis Ballpark. The question is, not sure what day that is going to resume on. There is talk about rain subsiding after 4 p.m. tomorrow. Might get a game in tomorrow. 3-2 outside, ball 4. First and second now with only one gone in the bottom of the 6th, and OCC looking to get one back.
Still a ground ball away here. Tough pitch, tough take. Good at bat.
Staley.
Got some folks exercising their admission.
Off speed on the first offering from run, ball 1.
Again, that elevated breaking ball that's flat without much depth really usually lends to fatigue. So
there is activity in the bullpen for Sac City. Run behind, 1-0. Aaron checking the runner, delivers that one back up the middle. Walsh can't come up with it. Williams did not get a good break. He will not be able to score on it. He's held up at third. The bases loaded now, 1 out. And here comes Jacob Gentry. 36 RBIs on the season. That's good for second on the team. This potent lineup for OCC. The time to really break this game open for the Pirates. Panthers potentially reeling here in the bottom of the 6th. Run, delivers. Gentry, did he go? He did. The adjustment made by the home plate umpire.
Exactly what we're going to say. There's the way you make it right. No matter what the outcome is, that's the best way to do it.
0-1 on Jacob Gentry. Elevated breaking ball, no break, 1-1. And coach, he was so comfortable with that breaking ball an inning and a half ago. It's betrayed him a little bit.
And that's why I think maybe fatigue's in there a little bit.
Yeah.
That arm drags, the ball spins, no bite.
1-1 low. Command has gone awry for Aaron Run. Behind 2-1, bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Gentry does not strike out often. 2-1, popped up.
Could be infield fly.
Williams bluffed it going for a second. Elected not to as Nick McClary puts that away for out number 2. Bases still loaded. Here comes David Morgan.
Every pop fly is a battle. This wind is playing some havoc with these young men. That ball gets in the air. That thing was, the wind changed while the ball was in the air. It was to left and it went to dead center.
Yep.
That had some hang time.
Type of wind that can help and hurt your golf game. Huge moment here for Sac City. They need to keep this game manageable. They're going to have a chance to not make this an all-South winners bracket.
This could be a change right here. The stall by Derek Sullivan. Nope.
Conference broken up. Run battling here. Going to lose a pop fly from Gentry. Morgan digs in. Big moment here in the bottom of the 6th.
This is the moment in this game so far. We talk about moments all the way through the broadcast. Last year, this year, This is a moment for both clubs. Win this moment and the future gets a little brighter.
The winner gets El Camino, who dispatched the defending state champs 5-3 over San Joaquin Delta. Here comes Williams after Run bounces one off of the plate. Coach, had a wild pitch or a pass ball?
WP.
A wild pitch from Run that will result in another run scored. So OCC scratches one back in the bottom of the sixth. Take a 4-1 lead.
And another complimentary 90 feet.
Panthers with a generous 4 spot given up to the top seed in the South. Just can't do that.
Cannot. Not the way Vandenhelder's been pitching. He's just been hanging in there and not giving him a big at-bat.
That one fouled off by Morgan, so go from 2-0 to 2-2. Tripp deuces again on the board. This time it's the Pirates. Still second and third now for OCC. Morgan trying to extend the lead. 2-2 from Run. That one in the dirt. Terrific job that time by Kevin Sines. Not giving away another 90 feet.
That's the Kevin Sines we know right there. Just gritty and tough and competing against that baseball. Centered it up, kept it in front.
Remember, it's a double elimination format. 3-2. Called strike 3 on Morgan. We'll see it again. We have a pretty good look. That one, it's a tough call. Sines framing it up. I mean, he's reaching to his right knee there, Coach. And
well, you don't run out. That's the thing you don't want to do. You run out,
you're going to get rung up.
Could be.
And that's exactly what happens to David Morgan. They strand 2 at second and third, but 1 across. The lead back to 3 for the Pirates. We head to the 7th here on SoCal College Sports. Top of the 7th inning, 4-1. The lead back to 3 for the Pirates on top of the Panthers. Sac City looking to spark life into this offense, working against Cole Vandenhelder, and Vandenhelder's been terrific.
Sorelli's hit the ball hard both times.
He has.
Once for a double off the wall, and then an atom ball to right fielder at a De La Salle High School top-notch program in Northern California.
Hit it right to Davis DeLorefici his last time up. Did Sorelli. Sorelli, Daini, and Kobayashi do up this inning for the Panthers. Vandenhelder trying to nibble on the outside half. Not going to get the call. 1-1. Earlier today, it was the Warriors from El Camino dispatching the defending state champs 5-3 in game 1 on the day. A couple of home runs in that one. Don't see a lot of home runs here at John Eulis Ballpark with the Mini Green Monster. That one outside, 2-1.
Might happen here. Old Glory is dead straight and dead central right now.
The flag blowing out the Clovis. 2-1. Sorelli chops it over to second. Williams, the defensive specialist, pumps, takes his time. Not a lot of speed down the line for Sorelli. One gone in the top of the 7th.
Tommy Williams, solid looking player for the Pirates.
Will be a solid looking Husky next year.
Appears to be that way. Be playing in the Pac.
Pac-12 now.
Exactly. As Bill Walton would say, it's the best conference in the country.
Pac-8 when he played.
He could also say he could smell colors.
He could also say he could smell colors. First pitch on Daini, swing and a miss, big whiff.
All I did was quote him. I didn't necessarily say he was accurate.
No, it's the it's the line from Frank Caliendo when he's imitating Bill Walton. When he was talking about, I was at Berkeley, I could smell colors. Unbelievable line. Probably our favorite. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Some fuzz from Cole Vandenhelder, and he's ahead 0-2.
When he gets that ball up, that's a different looking pitch.
The four-seamer.
Four-seamer up with a little bit of,
A
little cotton on it. It's beautiful out here right now.
It is.
Ain't no stinking rain.
Those clouds are approaching.
Well, the way the wind's blowing, shouldn't they be leaving? Didn't you say Clovis?
The world works in mysterious ways, Coach. It's been a swirling wind.
It has as that.
The 0-2. Inside, ring 'em up. That one a beauty from Cole Vandenhelder and Joey Daini. Sit down.
Cole Vandenhelder just steady, steady, steady.
Approaching 90 pitches if he's not already there.
It's actually good conservation.
2 up and 2 down. Here comes Kobayashi for the Panthers. Pitch high, ball 1. Vandenhelder looks in, delivers, popped up,
Watch
could be
this
trouble.
ball.
Davis DeLorefici will put it away. Oh, 1-2-3, top of the 7th. The score remains 4-1. 7th inning stretch time from John Eulis Ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. 4-1 lead for the top team in Southern California, Orange Coast College. The Pirates on top of the Panthers 4-1. New pitcher, TJ Smith, freshman right-handed pitcher, coming in with an ERA of 11.09. First pitch swinging. First out recorded here in the bottom of the 7th. Galati runs over and takes care of that.
It's exactly what the Panthers need. It's had one pitch, one out. Stay aggressive in that zone and get back in that dugout and see if they can create something. There's only been 8 hits in this ballgame.
Yep.
8 hits, but we've had some freebies.
We have Todd Jackson retired. Going to bring up Tristan Hanoian. He's been terrific at shortstop today for the Pirates. Started off with a ball from TJ. 1-0. The 1-0 in there, strike one. To the numbers on TJ Smith a little bit more in depth. In a moment, the 1-1. That one low. Smith comes in with a record of 6-3 on the season, 37 1/3 innings pitched. And excuse me, the ERA is 4.10. His Ks per 9 is 11.09, Coach. 46 punch-outs. And 37 in the 3rd. He's behind now on Hanoian. 3-1. That one high, ball 4. A 1-out walk.
Go from 1 pitch, 1 out to a 1-out walk. But again, you're still a ground ball away here.
Here comes the top of the order, Skylar Lamanchi with a man up. Well, Sacramento City certainly not out of it, but starting to get late here. The Pirates are 6 outs away with an opportunity to swell the lead even further. The bottom of the 7th at 4-1. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff, Tony Marbar Bones.
Yes, sir.
Our baseball analyst, athletic director at Pasadena City College, the Lancer himself.
Proud to be one. Proud to be one. A lot of good things happen at PCC.
Coach, you've had a few stops along the years. A little bit of background on your coaching history.
Wow.
I know it's
I
extensive.
coached there, I coached there,
I mean,
I coached there, and I coached there.
for me to understand
I coached
because,
there.
like,
That
the
is
radio
incredible.
sound, so
My
he
first
doesn't understand,
coaching
like,
assignment
what
was
he's
7th
saying,
grade
so
basketball at
I'm
Foothill Middle School in Azusa, California.
That right.
And sometimes you say
Yeah.
Peter,
How'd you do?
Peter, better,
I think
like,
we were a
Peter,
3 and
better is
1.
the same thing.
Large sample size for sure.
Yeah, there was 2 other junior highs in the league, in the district. We played each team twice, home and away. And the week you didn't play, you officiated. So Slauson Middle School and Center Middle School, and I was at Foothill.
3-1, there goes the runner.
And it was a joyful experience. First game we won 4-2. Basketball savant that you are. And I'll never forget my first coaching victory because a little point guard named Jaime Navarez hit about a 28-foot basket in the 4th quarter, and we won 4-2.
Did you give your best Marv Albert yes imitation?
We just tried to play defense, press all over the place, be somewhat maniacal, and it worked. But
I'll take that as a no on the Marv Albert.
I don't have Marv Albert down. I might have Marv Albert hair, but real hair, not just fake hair.
Oh, come on. Don't throw a grade under the bus. That's okay if you do, though. That's a piece? No way.
No. Piece of flesh.
Anoian back safe. Lamanchi at the dish. Count filled up. One gone, bottom of the 7th.
Could be action here, just force him to swing the bat.
Anoian goes, and that ball lifted to left field. Kobayashi throws it in first and second now, 1 out. Nice at bat for the top of the order, Skylar Lamanchi.
Good piece of hitting, a little bit of a hanging breaking ball. Stayed on the pitch and just didn't try to do too much with it and whacked it into left.
Here comes Tommy Williams.
Tommy terrific today.
Yes, he has been. First and second, 1 out. TJ Smith now on the mound. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning off, but bounces that one in the dirt. Hanoian and Lamanchi are going to move up 90 feet, and the 90-foot giveaway continues for Sac City. Whew.
Coach Sullivan reviews the tape. Sometimes the ball just doesn't want to stay in your glove and you want to deliver it to somebody else's. So
.1-0 on Tommy Williams. That one pops the glove, 1-1.
just not characteristic of what most people would say of a Sac City program, but sometimes.
For whatever the reason may be, I mean, obviously not disciplined. Coach, you talked about the regimen that's been instilled and the program instilled by at Sac City. But sometimes the moment can get the better of you. This is the biggest stage of the year up in Fresno. The Final Four, if you will, in the 3C2A. Last event of the year.
Well, their regiment's still in place. They just haven't performed to their normal regiment. Their boots aren't as shiny as they usually are.
A little dusty here today. Second and third, one out. First base open. Williams, 2-1. That one inside, 3-1. Nearly hit him. Williams, a very disciplined hitter. 28 walks on the season. That leads OCC. Only 12 strikeouts. 23 RBIs.
12 strikeouts. It's an outstanding guy in the 2-hole.
That one popped foul. Will it stay fair? It will, as the wind swirls it back to TJ Wheeler. He'll record out number 2. Davis DeLorefice. Now the batter. Well, I have not seen a strikeout yet, have we, from TJ Smith, averaging over 11 per 9 innings on the season, Coach.
Wow. He's got a chance here to get out of this.
He does, and speaking of strikeouts, DeLorefice, 31 on the season. Starting off, has DeLorefice struck out yet today?
Yes, back in the third.
Struck out back in the third, so make that 32. TJ Smith would be more than happy to make it 33. Behind though, 1-0. DeLorefice showing bunt, offers at it, 1-1. Keep on talking about the live broadcast. How about the live stats? You can check that out at the 3C2A website, CCCAAsports.org. TJ Smith going to step off the rubber. So you can watch that in conjunction with our broadcast throughout the weekend. 1-1, swing and a miss. And Smith shows off his fuzz.
It's that elevated fastball. You just get good vision on it. You think you can put a barrel on it, and it just One of the toughest pitches to hit is up and up. Vertical is the new vogue strike zone. Go up and down, not in and out. So a lot of people going up and down these days.
1-2, and that one inside. Hit batter. Delora Fiche now at first and smarting a little bit after taking that one inside.
This guy's sprinting. This dead sprint from the bullpen.
We will have a new pitcher, Christian McInerney. McInerney. Well, the numbers on Christian when we come back. Christian McInerney, I hope I have that name right, the new pitcher, looking for some damage control here. In the bottom of the 7th, 2 gone, but the base is loaded.
Situational pitching here by Derek Sullivan. Left.
Lefty.
Come and get that lefty out, that lefty specialist.
Tyler Lash ahead 1-0. McInerney unable to find the strike zone thus far in this at bat. Nowhere to put him. Lash has walked 27 times this season, only struck out 8. 2-0 on the corner, strike 1. And a missed opportunity with the hit batter and Davis Delora Fiche. Now at first, he had struck out 31 times, had led the team on the season, and now you have a tough out at the plate in Tyler Lash for OCC. Ahead 2-1, that one outside 3-1.
Fighting ball 4 for the freebie here, Mike.
Bat staying on the shoulder, you're going to try to square one up, put it on the screws.
No, I think you let Lash hit if he gets a pitch he likes.
Lash can barrel one up here. Bottom of the 7th, OCC threatening. 3-1, ball 4. RBI walk for Tyler Lash, 5-1. McInerney had come in, 33 innings pitched, a 1.64 ERA, about 8 strikeouts per 9 innings, 7.91. Murphy Staley Bailey takes strike one. This is 1-0. I believe it's 0-1 on the scoreboard. Canerney produces a foul back.
Got 0-2, Mike?
Well, the scoreboard says 1-1. But I thought I saw the home plate umpire signal strike one.
He didn't give the count, nor was he correcting. He's checking his indicator right now.
Check ours, we're 1-1. That one fouled off. Wheeler with a beat on it.
That's going to be coming back.
It's coming back and it's going to fall in foul territory. And the wind continues to play havoc here at John Eulis Ballpark. Missed opportunity for Sac City to get out of the inning after having already relinquished another run. 5-1. Top seed in the South, Orange Coast on top of the 2 seed from the North, Sac City. Canerney. The 0-2. That one hit well into center field, and it's Dan Sayer, the speedy Dan Sayer, almost overrunning that ball, makes a nice diving catch to put it away for the third out in the bottom of the 7th. But OCC, the Pirates, do get one aboard. 5-1. We'll be back. Top of the 8th inning. Van Helder will stay on the mound. With 91 pitches. That's a bit of Tony Bones.
Yes, sir.
You notice any change in velocity from Van Helder? His pitch count looks pretty solid here through 7.
Not really. Anytime he's not a high velocity guy anyway, and he shows a little bit of velos when he throws that ball up. Tries to get it, off the top part of the zone, but he throws strikes and he makes you swing the bat, and again doesn't give you a big piece of the ball to hit. So for a team with not a whole lot of power in Sac City, they need to string him together, and he just doesn't appear to be the guy that gives up hits and grows. So he's the right guy on the mound.
Nick McCleary. Shortstop. 1-1. McCleary in the top of the order. Sayer and Anthony Galati. One up this inning for the Panthers, trailing it by 4, surrendering another run in the 7th.
And ball 4. Outside, 3-1. I want to say 4 of the runs for OCC today are unearned. Could be wrong. Well, the first 3 were.
Let's go on, Julie!
Jeff might be able to discover that for you.
3-1 in there, strike two. What did you talk about, Coach?
From the CCCAA live stats, you might be able to run down the official earned runs. But I think three's close to the unearned variety.
Don't run out of the box. McClary tried to do just that. Got rung up for strike two. Count now full.
Umpires, they don't appreciate that.
Vanden Helder, swing and a miss.
Let's go, three. What do you say, Dad?
Four-seamer, Coach? No?
Looked like two-seamer. Looked like it got in on him a little bit.
Let's see.
And about belt high.
Little action at the end.
What do you say, three?
Here comes Dan Sayer.
Tremendous leadoff hitter. Hit the three hopper and he's safe.
Tremendous catch in center field to end the bottom of the seventh threat from OCC. Looking to really break this one open. Right now, Blake Vanden Helder is pitching. 5-1, looking like it's going to be enough.
He's in control right now, but never sell a championship team short here.
The wind playing havoc with our wordplay as well, Coach.
Breeze came through the booth.
1-1 now on Sayer. Sayer, his second hit today. And he's halfway over to second.
Tremendous turn.
Last guy you want to bet in the 40.
Loves to play.
Is unofficially on the 100th pitch from Cole Vanden Helder. Here comes Anthony Galati. Galati reached on a fielder's choice last time up. Over today. Not anymore. Sayer nearly falls down. The throw, a beauty from Delorifice, and Sayer's out. I wonder if we can see this on the replay as we track the runner because Sayer fell down. Pretty good look for it. Galati with the single in the right. But as Sayer turned, don't know if we had it. Sayer made the turn and it cost him a third base take. And he's out at third. So two gone here. Galati at first.
That's the second inning squelched by an accurate throw from an Orange Coast outfielder.
Davis Delorifice with an absolute cannon shot to get Dan Sayer at third. 1-0 into strike one. And Kevin Signs. Talked about first three runs on the board today for Orange Coast. Those were courtesy of errors defensively from Kevin Signs.
A little too dark. That's not your fault.
That one just missing on the inner half.
Money's working.
Coach, pitch count about 104 here for Cole Vanden Helder.
He's getting close to that year-end threshold.
As opposed to that button. That button doesn't work.
Again, he's the kind of guy that doesn't put a lot of load on his arm the way he delivers the ball.
Pitch.
There's that elevated fastball that he tries to get a little hunky dump on it.
And Jackson trying to flame it up a little bit lower. Yep, not biting. 3-1 now. Vanden Helder delivers, Signs, drives it foul. 3-2. Vandenhelder, what a battler.
He just competes.
That one, the changeup looked like their coach had signs out in front.
A little bit of had a little cut on it, a little bit up. First baseman's not holding. Runner will be off on the pitch. Signs do a little shopping at the gap here. He might get a run. Pretty tough against Vanderholder though.
He has the ability to do so, but easier said than done versus Cole. Cole walks him. First and second, 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning.
And again, what tends to be a what-if inning for Sac City.
2 bases loaded right now. Galati at second, Signs at first. There's TJ Wheeler. Vandenhelder looks in. First pitch inside. Ty Jackson gonna have a discussion. I think he was crossing up signs there, Coach.
Slowing him down, like you said, we get to, what are we, about 108?
109.
Getting close.
No sunflower seeds this year?
Yeah, a little, had to make some changes based on what I went through a little bit. So
I hear it.
the salt is a negative.
Salt's a bad man. That pitch in there from Cole, strike 1.
Might mix in a bag of low sodium before it's over, but
Hey.
Spits they don't make low sodium.
No, they don't.
They're the best now.
The pickle and the pepper. That's the way to go.
I'm a traditionalist. Flavored sunflower seeds is
Went to the pickle flavor last year.
not you.
I didn't. No, they introduced me.
I brought it to you.
That one lifted the left. Gentry has to move a little bit, but makes it an easy can of corn. They strand 2. Into the bottom of the 8th. 5-1. Pirates 3 outs away. Bottom of the 8th. The Pirates 3 outs away. The chance to swell their lead even further. 5-1 here. On top of the 2 seed from the north, Sacramento City. Christian McInerney stay on the mound for the Panthers. Been a tough day defensively for the Panthers. McInerney delivers strike 1. Jacob Gentry, the batter. Gentry, Morgan, and Jackson do up this inning for OCC. The 0-1. Hit over to second. Walsh with a beat on it. Put it away. One up and one down. Remember, everyone, pay attention to the website, the CCCAAsports.org website, with updates to the playing schedule for the 2019 3C2A Baseball Championship. Rain in the forecast tomorrow. There will be an effort to get at least one game in on Sunday. Clear skies forecasted for Monday. We're going to have a pitching change. Edmund Noriega. Get some numbers to you shortly here on Edmund. We're going to take a break. New pitcher Edmund Noriega comes in with an ERA of 4.15. 21 pitches for Christian McInerney. I have a feeling we're going to see him before it's all said and done up in Fresno this year. Noriega starts things off with a strike, 0-1 on Morgan.
That might be part of the plan for Derek Sullivan, the amount of pitchers he carries on his roster. They just keep running guys out at you.
Coach wanted to talk to you about that and elaborate and kind of touch on that a little bit more. See the delivery from Noriega.
Looking at this roster, I think there's over 20 pitchers.
So given that fact, right now you're up against the top seed in the South, 5-1. That type of depth from a pitching perspective going to do you a lot of favors when you're going potentially into the losing bracket.
And again, just probably trying to get the effectiveness of every pitcher in the right situation against the right kind of people in the lineup. Obviously, they're going to have some scouting reports about 1 through 9 in the Coast lineup, but they've done some situational pitchings here and match left, right. Interesting that their starter would go 1, 2, 3 in the second inning and be removed. So. But I'm sure they have a plan. They wouldn't be here if they didn't have a plan. But
yeah,
the depth of these arms, and they might be able to be repeatable in a day. You just don't know that.
Morgan behind 1-2. Swing and a miss. Noriega delivers his 25th K on the season. Well, 30 2/3 now pitched on the year. With an ERA of 4.15. Almost 7.5 Ks per 9.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But it looks like all for one for all on this pitching staff.
Yeah. So we have Todd Jackson, the catcher, with 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. OCC 3 outs away from a date with El Camino in the winner's bracket. It will be the second game played after the elimination game between the loser of this one and San Joaquin Delta. And Jackson puts this into left field for a 2-out base hit in the bottom of the 8th. It's a dangerous lineup here, Coach.
Very.
Talked about this being the best hitting team at this year's championship, a team batting average of .324.
It just doesn't stop.
Yeah. Got to be worried about everybody.
Just keep rolling guys out there and quality at bats.
Tristan Hanoian.
However, if I can see that far, that's only their 6th hit. Is that correct, or is that 8?
I believe that's 6. Your eyes do not deceive you.
Okay, that's a plus.
Yeah, we talked about the free 90 feet giveaway here today from Sac City.
They've got 6 of those at least.
1-0 in the dirt. Side stays in front of it. Coach, what a luxury it is as a pitcher to be able to have the faith in your catcher that he's going to stop pretty much every ball that comes his way. You can deliver your full arsenal.
Well, that relationship is essential, and the trust that you have in your battery mate, just like any other teammate. But that pitcher-catcher relationship is one that is significantly important to any successful team.
Hanoian steps out. Added the count 2-0. That one in the dirt. So Noriega dirties up back-to-back balls. Now behind 3-0. I don't see another arm up in the bullpen here, Coach. .3-0. That one in there, strike one.
Decent fastball.
If you had to gauge it, speed-wise,
maybe 85. That's probably a guess. Well, it's not a gauge, it's a guess.
That pitch in there, strike two. So the count worked back to full from Edmund Noriega.
No hold. First base, runner beyond the move. Make him swing the bat.
3-2. Hanoian reaches out, stays alive. Well, Coach, we saw El Camino earlier today in a gutsy win over the defending state champs, and
very much so.
Saw a homer in that one from Matt Becerra. There goes the runner. That one fouled back again.
Pinch hit from Mr. Young late in that ball game, 6th, 7th inning. Just the kind of inspiration that El Camino feeds off of on a regular basis.
It's a team that's built on grit and spirit, and obviously I know you and Jeff talked about the tragic circumstance that befell that program, but they have battled and they have found their way up to Fresno, and
they have, and they are inspired.
They are through to the winner's bracket on day 2, whenever that is. Hanoian, ball 4 in the dirt from Noriega, so first and second now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Tragic as it was, it just gives a group of young men a new purpose. You know, now they have a purpose, and purpose is to honor. The purpose is to compete in the way that their teammate did, and I think it's everybody's heart went out to Nate, his team, and that institution, and we just respect them for what they've had to go through, and we pull for each and every one of those young men.
Top of the order, Skylar Lamanchi with 2 on. Takes ball 1. Noriega with trouble in his control. The 1-0. That one inside.
Struggling with command here.
And Daniel Walsh is going to come in and have a conference with Edmund Noriega. What are they talking about, Coach?
They're just talking about slowing him down, getting his heart rate down a little bit, deep breath.
Tell him a joke.
Well, I'm not sure this is a joking time. And I'm not sure he'd be receptive to any humor. But I think just to break the pace, maybe just change his rhythm a little bit and move down. We got some activity. We got some sprinters down to the bullpen.
I believe we do.
And hoping that Sac City can squeeze out of this and make a run in the ninth.
2-0 in there, strike one.
Well, Walsh's visit was effective. Whatever he said or whatever joke he told him.
It worked.
Might have asked him what dogs do on their day off.
I have a feeling that wasn't the question, but we can be wishful thinkers. 2-1, Lamanchi takes ball 3. Good eye there from Skyler.
Looking for a ball he can drive right here.
Pirates let the ball fly. Drove a pitcher from the game, but the game
Lamanchi, third on the team in walks with 26 on the season. Takes ball 4.
27, and Tommy Terrific is here.
Tommy Terrific can pad his stats on the day, this time in the offensive category. Bases loaded, 2 out. The Pirates preparing to board the Panthers here in the bottom of the 8th. That one in there from Noriega for strike 1.
Texas, Tom. Unload on it. What do you say, brother? I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison.
Coach, I'm really taken aback about how Williams delivers. Just going to talk about how Williams seems so composed. Play at the plate here. The throw beats him. Tag is there. One scratched across for the Pirates. The Hanoian thrown out at home. A terrific play made. But the lead swells to 5, 6-1.
Player of the game.
OCC 3 outs away from a date with El Camino. Top of the ninth, 6-1. OCC 3 outs away from a date with El Camino in the winner's bracket. And that may be on day 3, day 2. We don't know. Pay attention to the website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. We'll provide you with updates. You can go to the 3C2A website as well, CCCAAsports.org. And it's Cole Vandenhelder looking to go the distance. There's a movie reference there for you. here for the Pirates on day one. Walsh, Sorelli, Daini. That pitch fouled back by Walsh, 0-2. Adam Serrano in at second base. Tommy Williams moves over to first. In for Murphy Staley. And Williams with an RBI single his last time up in the bottom of the eighth that scored a run. And he beat me to the point I was trying to make. I'm really impressed with his ability in the field and his composure at the Keystone.
Yeah, he does a good job. He's just a solid player. And hopefully it's a defensive move and nobody's hurt, and come in to play a little bit better catcher down the stretch.
Murphy Staley comes out. Williams over to first. 1-2 over to short. Hanoian tries to backhand it, misplays it, and it's into left field. Is that an error, Coach?
Been a tough play. I'd probably rule it a hit. We'll see what happens. But again, I'm not up top.
Well, with determination here from David Silver, seeing that's a second error today. So
called it an error?
Indeed.
David's tough.
How many minutes to finish the game? Do you think? How many minutes to finish the game?
Probably voted.
Here comes Nick Sorelli. And Sorelli, Coach, as you talked about earlier, hit the ball very hard today. And Coach, they're checking the bat.
They are.
I have a question here, Coach. Is there a sound that the bat makes when there's contact made where...
It's the bat
or is it something... Well, Nick Sorelli, we talked about, made really good contact here today. Is it something from Altabelli? John maybe saying, hey, can you check his bat? I mean, that's something that the coach can do, isn't it?
They can, and it's been a new controversy here the last year or so, and it was... I think I shared with you one of the conversation pieces earlier today with the coaches group about trying to eliminate, the debate is what the intent is. Bats dent, they get used, impression changes, and there has been from time to time some altering, but NC2A has moved to bat testing 2020, Division 2 and 3 be 2021. And we tend to be as an organization that follows those kinds of things. So in the ever-present effort to be out in front of things that are right, the Coaches Association has moved forward in serious discussion about how we would handle this exact situation.
That one over to first, and it gets by Tommy Williams. Pretty well placed, but that one scolded by Sorelli, again making pretty good contact with the ball, Coach. 7th hit on the day now for the Panthers.
Well, he's been the most effective with the bat. Pinch hitter here.
Doubled his first time up, if memory serves, did Nick Sorelli, pinch hitter. John Pietro. And Coach Tim Matz is going to come out, have a little chat. Vandenhelder. Will come off, and he'll come off to a pretty good ovation here. Coach, and usually it's out the belly pulling the pitcher. Coach Match comes out, asks Vandenhelder, how you feeling? And I wonder if he said something that indicated that he's done for the day.
Well, you could have a follow-up conversation, and you could ask him. You talked to him before the game, and sometimes you just get a feel for your player, and they say hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. So, got to make sure that you do what's best for your club, and he's put himself and the team in position to win the ball game. So.
Vince Inman, your new pitcher, and we'll come back with numbers on Vince. SoCalCollegeSports.com. Pitching change, it's Vince Inman. We saw him a year ago, sophomore left-hander. Comes in his 19th appearance on the season, 35 innings pitched, an ERA of 1.29, 20 strikeouts to 6 walks. Averaging over 5 strikeouts per 9. Comes in first and second, nobody out. And he delivers off speed, 0-1. Meanwhile, I believe this is a pinch hitter, John Papat-Pietro. Comes in batting .263. Lefty-righty matchup, swing and a miss. Papat-Pietro nowhere near that one. That'll be a nice introduction to the ball game if he can get Papat-Pietro to punch out here. 2 on, nobody out in the top of the 9th. Up by 5. Inman off speed, ring him up, and no chance for Papat-Pietro.
That'd be that Jay Giles thing again.
We'll see it here, Coach. It's a beauty.
Frozen.
Good luck.
The breaking ball freezes them.
Is that another Disney reference?
Could be. I haven't seen that movie. I think I've seen bits and pieces.
Kobayashi. Now the batter. That pitch just off the mark from Inman.
This is Orange Coast's version of Spencer Long from El Camino.
Long so good in the win versus San Joaquin Delta. Struck out the side to end it for the Warriors. The 1-0 in their strike one. Inman with the 1-1. Chop foul. Just double play away here, Coach.
Always a ground ball away here. Keep that double play in line because you never know. We haven't had one all day. Oh, yeah, we did.
We did.
We did.
Tommy terrific turn one.
Tommy two-tone turned it at second base.
Gonna give out his phone number at the end of the game.
867. Oh, that's Jenny.
5309.
That's Jenny.
Wasn't that Tommy Two-Tone?
Yeah. But I think it was Jenny's number.
Sure.
Tommy's song.
Well, I don't want to speak for Tommy here. Gives out any number. Probably going to be some 5s in there. Meanwhile, 1 and 2 on Kobayashi.
Should be the trivia question. What's the phone number?
You know what? We got to bring back trivia. We have the capability to make it even nicer in terms of presentation. We'll have some of that for you tomorrow.
Well, are we playing tomorrow now?
If we play tomorrow.
Okay.
On day 2, whenever that may be, Stoyanov is going to come up with some trivia.
The next broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Got that, Jeff?
I guess.
You're in charge. You've been deputized.
Jeff already giving out hits. Going to be very 80-centric. No doubt. Jackson ranging to his left, keeping that ball in front. Runners hold 2 and 2 now with the ball in the dirt versus Kobayashi. 1 gone, top of the 9th. OCC 2 outs away.
Couple quality at bats by Sac City, and they're back in the hunt here.
2-2. Shot foul. Kobayashi staying alive.
The wind continues to rustle. That flag in center field is Dead straight out to center field. Gustin pretty good.
Gustin out to the 41. 2-2. Over to first. Williams makes an unbelievable grab, dives for first base, and records a second out in the top of the ninth. What a play by Tommy Williams.
Coach,
Good diving stab there by Tommy. And Williams dives for the bag before Kobayashi can get there. The runners do advance to second and third, but now OCC 1 out away.
Coach Meggs, the University of Washington, you got yourself a great player.
That's a fact.
He is, besides Colt Vandendel, excuse me.
And that one,
90 feet.
that's a free 90 feet to juice him up.
90 feet off the foot.
Oh.
And Mr. Line Drive is coming to the plate. Dan Sayer.
So Nick McClary gets a free 90 feet, and here comes Dan Sayer. Sayer with a home run on the year. Talked about it time and time again throughout this broadcast. A ton of speed. So any ball on the ground is going to make things difficult at first base. Of course, the first is in play, or the force is in play rather. First pitch from Inman, ball one. Two outs, bases loaded, top of the ninth. Sac City looking to stay alive. Down by 5. Ball 2 on Sayer.
Probably taking a strike here.
Just to gauge the speed, see if Inman can even get one across. Strike one on the corner.
Top of the zone, but good take.
Sayer taking a hack. Galati on deck. Signs after that. 2-1. In there, strike two. And the Pirates a strike away. Keith, the superfan, leading the charge. Tripp deuces on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the ninth. Inman from the line. Swing and a foul back.
Pretty big swing, but that ball was left up in the zone. He saw it pretty well.
Fouled it right back. It's usually a just miss situation. Sayer will do the 2-2 again. That one chopped over. Tough hop. Force out. Hanoian to Anthony Serrano to end it. 6-1. It's an all-South winners bracket. El Camino and OCC. Next game of the tournament will be San Joaquin Delta, the defending state champs, and Sac City. That will be an elimination game. We will try to play that for you tomorrow. Not entirely sure on the schedule for the rest of the weekend, but we will try to keep you up to date via Twitter, via our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. There's Keith.
We thank you, Keith, for your help and your passion.
Bones, any last words?
Well, I think we've had a good day.
An entertaining day.
Interesting ball game. Scrappy game one against just a strong defending champion in Delta. Inspired, obviously, El Camino inspired by so many unique things. And then today, just uncharacteristic of a Derek Sullivan coach team that just didn't play catch. I mean, look at the scoreboard: 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. But the gift of 90. Christmas came a little early for Orange Coast this particular year, and I think it's a game that Derek will build his guys on, and they'll be ready to go because of the kind of makeup that he has and the makeup they have. So we'll see the North play game 1. We'll play the South. We'll play game 2, and in game 3, whenever that may be, will be the North versus the South.
It'll be whatever it may be, whenever it may be.
Unavoidable. I'm not a math major.
Well, it's going to happen at some point.
And we got north, south, north, south, whenever that may be. And stay tuned. And Mike, can you remind me where we get this information?
SoCal College Sports 1. That's the channel you can watch everything on. CCCAAsports.org. That is the website for the 3C2A. We will have all of the coverage for you. You can watch these games live. You can watch them archived on the channel, SoCal College Sports 1. I think that'll do it for our entire crew here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. Arian Johnson, Matt Henson, Jeff Stoyanoff, Luis Rangel, John Gotti. For Bones, Tony Barbone, I'm Mike Zabeta signing off. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe on Monday.